Grand Rising. I kind of came to this moment uh, in my head. Okay, I guess I might have dreamt it, but a couple months ago. Let's show you how ironic. This is how ironic narcissists be. Okay, people in narcissistic dynamics. All right. A couple months ago, my aunt asked to speak with me, so I spoke with her. And I was telling her about covert emotional incest. She don't want to hear it. And she don't want it to be called incest because that's sexual. And I'm trying to explain, like, well, covert emotional incest is sexual. It's emotional sexual energy. Like, I'm trying to explain this shit. So then she goes on to tell me that I owe my mother the right to respond to my allegations. Right now, this is what the irony is. Not only that, when I was like explaining, we'll go back a few. When I was explaining how covert emotional incest is how I was led to the men that I had children with, and she's like trying to tell me I need to heal, then go on to talk about shit that is 50 years old in her own fucking life. So no, you need to heal, but it's fine. So that's ironic, right? But then it goes on. She goes on to say that I owe my mother the right to respond to my allegations. I need to specifically ask her things and then get her answer, and it didn't even make any sense. Okay, why did you send me pictures? Maybe she just wanted a compliment. Okay, to repeatedly cross my boundaries. So after I said no, her need for validation was more important than my boundaries. There's no reason to answer that. But here's what's important about what she said. I owe her the right to respond to my allegations. So when your daughter was lying and saying I wasn't paying rent, why didn't you give me the right to respond to that allegation when your daughter was lying on me? When my children's fathers were showing y'all fake receipts of paying me hundreds of dollars that they never paid me, why did you not give me the right to respond to that allegation? When people were coming to you and saying I was harassing them, why didn't you come to me and ask me and give me the right to those allegations? Do you see the irony here? So everything that you did to me was right. Everything that you claimed that I was doing and running on those allegations, running to my grandma and lying on me, you gave me no right to respond to any allegations. But then I'm supposed to go to an actual abuser and give them the right to respond to allegations. I actually did ask her something, and her response was to call the police on me. I told her her husband was fucking me, and she called the police. And then when she got a letter to her home from Children's Services, she held it to the very last day that I had to respond before the police would have been sent to me and my son would have been confiscated from me. That was her response. So I don't need to ask her anything else. But I just wanted to bring that up because that's the kind of irony that narcissists will have. Okay, two wrongs don't make a right. Oh gosh, Aaron's dad's voice is ringing in my head as I say this. Two wrongs don't make a right. Okay, so I don't owe anybody anything. Okay, you didn't do your own research. You didn't ask me nothing. You just ran with every narrative that every person ever brought to you. You never gave me the right to respond to allegations, and I'm not abusive. So for you to have the audacity to say that I owe someone the right, no, you owe me the right, and you never gave it. So none of y'all get the right either. Yes, two wrongs don't make a right, but I'm not wrong. That's when 444. That's when it's wrong. I'm right. To protect my sanity, to protect my mental health, I refuse to respond or speak to that woman about that shit. She talked to me every day, so she could not every day. I won't say every day. But she talks to me often enough that if she wanted to know, she could ask me, hey, why did you make these allegations against me if they're not true? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Mental health is very important, and you should really tend to it. I'm just saying. I just thought of that. That came to mind, and that's the kind of irony that you will find in your relationships, in these weird ass dynamics with these people, these narcissistic apologists. Okay, I'm not saying that my aunt is a narcissist, but kinda, because then she goes on to say how evil Christian people can be, how evil church people can be, and I'm just looking at her like, that's what I'm trying to say about your sister. That's what I'm trying to say about your brother. Like, come on, man. Come on. I don't try to say about you. Shit. Fuck. Talking about, oh, you know, you really shouldn't be doing that. You know what the Bible says about that tarot. But Tarot Diva literally called you out. You and Carissa. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm saying real names now because I'm getting a little bit tired of this shit. I've been waiting patiently, and now we just about to start putting you on blood. She said, I'm not trying to block my blessing. Ain't that right, Rose? Ain't that right, Carissa? But you don't do nothing. You don't do nothing with tarot, though, right? 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 The irony. The absolute irony. And then to think, I can't wait for this shit to be over. I swear. I can't. Only reason I talk to you is because the whole situation with that lawyer, not lawyer, but the judge, you know. And then another thing too, the dream about the dogs in court. It represents, the Dobermans actually represent Natanya's dad. Natanya's dad in childhood was repeatedly attacked by Dobermans. His mother had Dobermans. He has like this scar on his head, and it was from Dobermans. So I even know what the dogs represent on the physical plane. So I just want to mention that too. But I'm gonna go back to bed. I have like 2 more hours before I have to get up. I hope all of y'all have a wonderful day.